Now what do you do? I said, I better get to work. Rest at the end, not in the middle. And that's something I always live by. I'm not gonna rest, I'm gonna keep on pushing now. There are a lot of answers that I don't have, even questions that I don't have. But I'm just gonna keep going. I'm just gonna keep going, and I'll figure these things out as we go, right? And you just continue to build that way. So I try to live by that all the time.
Have a dream, sacrifice for it, and never ever rest in the middle.
And I came into the NBA, I was like, man, school's really hard. One of the things I would do is while everybody would be at the cafeteria work, eating and doing all sorts of stuff, I just go back to the job. How can I show you that, no, I have the edge? Well, you do it through training, right? So when I get up in the morning, my daughter goes with me.
4 a.m.?
4 a.m. My 15-year-old goes with me. She goes with me before school, and it becomes a daddy-daughter thing.
That's cool.
Through that process, she understands the value of hard work. And so it's through those behaviors is where I find the motivation. I think the definition of greatness is to inspire the people next to you. I think that's what greatness is or should be. It's not something that lives and dies with one person. It's how can you inspire a person to then in turn inspire another person, that then inspires another person. And that's how you create something that I think lasts forever. It's not sit around and it's all happy-go-lucky type of thing. Your leader, your job is to get the best out of it. You gotta deal with it, face it, learn from it. It's exciting when you win, it's exciting when you lose, because the process should be exactly the same. But the hardest thing is to face that stuff. But what if today is the day that's it? Now what do you do?
What's up, y'all? Just give me a second connecting this chat.
What can I say? Mamba out.
Mamba out.
My parents were great. Growing up, they instilled in me.
What is up? What is up, everybody? Welcome. Let me know how y'all day has been. It has been a crazy day if you've been watching the news, man. All the all the Trump taking over city stuff has just been crazy. I've kind of been stuck watching the news today, which has just been not healthy for the mental. But y'all let me know how you doing in the chat. I want to make sure this chat is live and working for YouTube and Twitch. What up, what up, what up? Let me know how y'all doing in the chat. So I'm actually gonna get straight started because there is a very interesting trend that's happening right now. At least I guess it's a trend. It's something that went viral online. People are posting about it, and I just think it's the craziest thing possible because if you have watched the Boondocks, if you have ever watched the Boondocks at all, then you know the Riley wearing a skirt Gangstalicious episode. And we are literally seeing that live. And I mean, it's the wildest thing possible. So this tweet went viral. This tweet went viral yesterday. Literally, men wearing skirts apparently is a new fashion trend. And if you look at this picture, it is just the craziest thing possible. Like, dudes, like regular looking dudes are out here wearing mini skirts, which I just think is the craziest thing. Like full mini skirts. This isn't, and I saw the defense that Kanye before had worn a kilt or was wearing kilts or whatever. Like, this is not a kilt. This is a full straight out mini skirt. And I just think, I think it's the craziest thing in the world. But so this tweet went viral. I just want to see some of the comments, what people are saying or thinking about this. So I know I'm not just an old head stuck in my ways tripping. I think this is the craziest thing possible. But yeah, the first comment, once again, they saw that coming. The Boondocks have predicted so many things for black people, like in black society, the same way the Simpsons predict a bunch of stuff that's going on in society. But this is definitely crazy. And I'll get into the whole story of why bro is wearing a mini skirt in the first place. But just to read some of these comments, nothing wrong here. Wearing skirts was fashionable way before. Look up the word kilt. I don't think a kilt is a skirt. I think this is a mini skirt, not a kilt. I think I have the kilt thing. Yeah, so what people are referencing is like somebody like Kanye wearing the kilt like he did during the what was this? The Watch the Throne tour and all of that. This ain't that. Like, this is not that. This is a full, hold on, let me see if I got a better picture. Yeah. This is a kilt. Not in like this when it was happening either, but it was at least like down to the knees leather. He was wearing the leather pants with it. It was a kilt. What these dudes are wearing are mini skirts. And this skirt is so short, I wouldn't even want my daughter wearing this to school or anywhere else. Like, just outright wearing skirts is craziness. All right. 10 pounds sterling, what up? Yeah, it is definitely interesting. All right, let's see another comment. This got to be a joke, but at least this, right? And again, I'm saying at least this. This is a kilt, I assume. I hope it's not a skirt, but it's down to the knees. It's a kilt. Right, the kilt, like the whole Scottish thing. This is a kilt, not a mini skirt, which another kilt, which again, I still don't like from a fashion. Yeah, that's worn appropriately by a Scottish dude at a wedding, I assume. But let's see some of these other comments. And then I saw a lot of comments like this. I'm not going to read this whole thing, but clothing has no gender. Fashion shifts and cycles through history. Men once wore skirts, wigs, and heels. I assume that's back when they were talking about the powder wig days. I don't think that's relevant right now. But nah, y'all just gay. I think that's a common sentiment among a bunch of people too. But I do want to, I kind of looked up the dude's channel on TikTok to see why he started wearing skirts in the first place. So evidently he's a designer and this is his brand, and he basically just challenged himself to start wearing his own brand. But like the origins of this whole thing is right here. So hold on, let's watch this video real quick.
Somehow the rest of the world still hasn't caught on to the fact women with some actual butt need extra backline. Some even prefer shorts with pockets on the inside.
So again, bro is a fashion designer, and I think he ended up saying like, I think he ended up saying he had a photo shoot or something that nobody turned up for, and then he ended up wearing the skirt to model it himself. I think that's his story that he said. But let's finish seeing him talk just about the designs and stuff. And you can see back before he did this whole skirt thing, he was getting like 16 hearts or whatever the case. Let me see if I can go to his page. Yeah, so it's crazy. 50,000, 91K, 24K. But before that, when he was just talking about the regular skirt stuff, his numbers were a lot lower. But he actually explains why he started wearing the skirt in the first place. Again, this is just him talking about his fashion line, which is making skirts.
Inside your skirts. The utility skirt has shorts and pockets on the inside, and it has extra back glimpse. So if you have a little bit of a large butt, it's gonna stay covered.
That's crazy. All right, let's see. Becoming the model. So this is bro talking about why he started wearing a skirt in the first place, which again, just going back to that picture and how short these mini skirts are is crazy to me. But let's hear him talk.
For this drop, I was trying to figure out what is iCash missing, and I thought it was plus size models and more better photo shoots. And both of those things are true. But I canceled the photo shoot for this drop last minute because the plus size models that were supposed to be in it became unavailable last minute. Instead of going along and just shooting smaller size models again, I've decided to take this as an opportunity to become more connected with my own brand.
Something I hear a lot about iCash is that there's not enough representation of people actually wearing the skirts. Also hear a lot of y'all asking me to wear it myself, and I always said no. But I'm actually doing all of this.
Who would be asking this dude to wear the skirt himself? Like, I get when you own a brand, you're supposed to wear your designs for promotion and just to show people what it actually looks like on you. But like, who would be asking a mini skirt designer dude to wear the mini skirt? But let's see.
Me to wear it myself, and I always said no. But I'm actually doing all a disservice. So I will no longer be practicing fragile masculinity, and I will be wearing the skirts the entire drop.
Fragile masculinity is crazy. I don't think is I'm not wearing the skirt. It's feminine. I was raised not to wear skirts, so I don't think that's fragile masculinity. I'm just not wearing a skirt because I'm a man.
Day
but let's
two.
see.
We're in the
So he actually went through the process of recording his. He actually went through the process of recording himself trying on skirts, getting comfortable with it, and that was all before
it no
the
longer
whole thing
phases
went
me.
viral.
So
So let's see.
Day two, wearing the Evans skirt until it no longer phases me. So there we went with the pink colorway. As you can see, still very stiff. I think the first thing I got to get over is the fact that I'm wearing a skirt. You know, if I just thought I was wearing clothes, it wouldn't be such a big deal. But my mind is so conditioned and fried that I just keep thinking about wearing a skirt.
I mean, yeah, bro, I don't know. And then again, this is him talking about getting used to wearing a skirt, and
This is day two, wearing mini skirts until I become completely comfortable. Today I got on purpose.
just, dog, this looks so crazy to me. Day two wearing mini skirts. Again, he says it's a mini skirt. It's not a kilt. It's not some variation of a kilt. It's just a straight up purple and pink girl's mini skirt. And then he's taking advice from, I guess this is people that buy the skirts. Tiffany, start with the purple one and give us a twirl. Come on, bro. That is emasculating as fuck. Give us a twirl.
Day two, wearing mini skirts until I become completely comfortable. Today I got on purple. I'm not gonna lie, it looks ridiculous on my figure. It also doesn't help that I have hairy ass legs. I think that the ultimate challenge will be swagging a fit with this somehow.
Yeah, ain't no damn way at all, dude. Like, at all. The fact that he just admitted that he had hairy ass legs and he looked ridiculous, I think is super funny. All right, so this is when he gets, I guess, more comfortable before he did his post that went viral, because he's doing straight fit checks now.
First real fit with the skeezy on. First real fit. Go black lace with the extra back length. Black polo, unreleased. By popular belief, this is actually a crop top. I'm just a dude.
Bro, that this is insane to me. So, oh no, okay, so this was like the one where he went viral for actually doing the photo shoot. I mean, this is crazy. Bro is just wearing a mini skirt. At least bro right here has tights on, but he still looks like a ballerina. So I don't really, I don't think the tights are working or saving the situation at all. But let's see. And again, I wanted to see the comments to make sure. Oh, and somebody called it out. Oh God, it's happening. If y'all don't know the Boondocks, which I hope you know it, literally, they called this whole thing out. Like the rapper Gangstalicious ended up basically trying to get dudes to wear girls' clothing, and it became a whole thing for Riley. Riley literally wore a skirt. And again, like I said, this is not a kilt. This is not like the Kanye thing that Kanye was wearing. This is a straight mini skirt, and I just can't stop laughing. Like, how is this a thing right now? But let me see. Yeah, this is actually the Gangstalicious episode where he where he talked about wearing a skirt.
Gangstalicious. I mean, he a punk and all that, but he sent a nigga some free CDs and apologized and all.
Do the whole man, do the whole man, do the whole man, do the whole man, do the whole man. You never catch a list, rolling with no beards, cause bitches ain't shit. This on my crew with stick.
Hey, first off, Boondocks don't get enough credit, and neither do Mos Def. Mos Def had the funniest voice and the funniest scenes on the Boondocks, hands down. Him and Charlie Murphy. But yeah, the homies over hoes.
That beat is alright.
Bald heads and dreads, nigga, we hating on them hoes like we hate the feds. Bitch, can't you see? Fall back away from me. Me and my nigga,
The mush.
yes, VIP. Now bump it to the left and bump it to the right. Cause when you do the homie, nigga got to do it right.
When you do the homie, you gotta do it right.
This is crazy.
Do the whole man, do the whole man, do the whole man, do the whole man.
But, all right,
Cause
hold on. Let
bitches
me
be
go to this
trouble,
skirt
be
part.
having niggas beefing. You tricking on that hoe and your niggas ain't.
Gangstalicious sure does send you a lot of free stuff. Hey man, Gangstalicious is my homie. Oh, now you're homies. Yesterday he was a punk. Sometimes you just gotta put aside your differences and work through problems with your homie, so y'all can keep to being homies. You feel me, homie? That's very sensitive of you, Riley. And you're okay with his lifestyle. Well, I mean, I know he ain't no real gangster, but that's cool. Cause see, he's in entertainment. He ain't gotta be out in the streets like I do. He's telling our
Bro, it's not. It does. This show does bring up memories. I swear, it's not a day that goes by that something don't remind me of the Boondocks, because it was so accurate to black people. It's just funny.
stories for us.
So
Hold on,
you're
let me
okay
see.
with him being gay?
Gay? Who said he was gay? Nigga, is you
Killing them
this is
in
a
the
skirt
streets,
part.
homies over hoes.
Gangsta
And now
Licious
I'm
design
telling you,
and
the
fashion.
clothing line's jumping off. This thing is, what do you say, Gelman? Off the hook? Tell us about that.
Well, you know, Reed, we just had to bring, our own flavor to the fashion game. Fashion's a real big thing to me and my crew, you know what I'm saying? Personal grooming, hygiene,
Most of that voice.
facial, shiatsu, seaweed wraps, that type of thing. And we not doing it for the females, you know what I'm saying? We doing it just for us, that's real thing. Dun, dun, dun.
All right, now, we got some models. Check it over here with some of your new gear.
Now, the vest isn't actually bulletproof, correct?
No, not really, but it's a hot style, and pink is definitely the in color for this season. And here we have the Gangstalicious super long tee.
Oh, that's long.
But even with this, right, with rap, so many people have gotten away with so much. Lil Wayne and Baby was kissing. That Lil Wayne still had the best career in the world, is looked at as a GOAT. We had Young Thug that just wore a full dress, I think. I think he wore a dress on the cover of his album. So, I mean, dudes wearing miniskirts, I guess, ain't too far from either one of those things.
Long, baby, but that's the style, right?
Who say Lil Wayne is the GOAT? I bet you somebody here say Lil Wayne is the GOAT. Not arguing, just saying.
Right?
Oh, why is the backside cut out?
I knew you were gonna ask that, and I like your attention to detail, Kel. I
That man
tell you
had
what,
the ass
that
cut
way
off.
you don't have to waste time lifting up your t-shirt. You can get to your toast real fast, you know what I'm saying? Get the drop on a nigga. Not that we want the kids to carry.
Facts. ASAP Rocky has definitely been doing the gender switching stuff for a long time, especially with the dresses and a lot of his outfits. But he always got the pass because he was fashion. He was a model basically, so he got away with a lot of stuff. Yeah, you right.
Guns,
All right, let's
nothing
see.
like that, because we always tell the kids that ain't the way. Matter of fact, I had a song called Kids, That Ain't the Way. But if you got to pull a burner out on a nigga, this t-shirt could give you the half a second or more that may save your life.
Now, this here is just
Dog,
amazing.
the ass out
Pearl
is diabolical.
necklaces. I didn't know men wore pearls.
Oh, yes, definitely, Kelly. We just want
I'm
cats out
sorry,
there.
like bruh right here, in this moment right here, looks so much like this right now. It's just crazy to me. Like, how is this a thing right now? Like, how is this a thing?
I didn't know men wore pearls.
Oh, yes, definitely, Kelly. We just want cats out there in the street, to step their jewelry game up. It's all about pearl necklaces.
Wow, pearl necklaces. Well, I don't know if I could wear
all
one,
about
but
pearl necklaces.
fascinating.
Yo, is that the new Gangstalicious gear? Where'd you get that?
Fly right there, Lo.
Hey, yo, look at those sandals right there, dog. Hey, yo, you said Gangstalicious? He sent them shits to you himself?
Yeah, man, me and Gangstalicious been homies for a minute.
Damn, that homies over hoes just shitted on our rags, the bitches
Hey,
joint.
yo, why didn't we think of that, man? Hey, we sound like a bunch of bitch niggas that need women in their lives or something,
What
man.
I'm saying, I mean, we calling them bitches and
Drop
hoes
top
and
with
shit.
pearls
It ain't like we
is
respecting
crazy
them or
work.
nothing like that.
Damn. Hey, we sound like straight faggots, dog.
Still, man, the new single ain't moving. We ain't doing no shows. I got college loans and shit. Hey, bitch, what the fuck is you doing in here? Can't you see the homies is talking? This is homie talk happening. How you just gonna walk in on the homie talk, bitch?
Man, y'all hoes. Well,
Nigga, you've been begging me to come over here for a month.
You know what? Y'all hoes can get the fuck up out of here.
What we do?
Man, just beat it. It's homie time right now, okay?
Thugnificent was funny as
Hey,
a
yo,
bug,
word the
too.
mother. He right, yo. Word, son. I'm saying. I mean, this is what real niggas out in the struggle want to see right now,
yo,
man.
that's real talk. Hey, y'all should get on the remix.
Yeah, that'd be
Hey,
dope
yo,
right
that shit
there. I
would
feel
be
you on that one.
unbelievably fucking banging. Word the mother. Hey, yo, real talk. Hey, yo, that would help me get out of this debt real quick, man.
Yeah, but I don't really know.
Yeah, Prince definitely set the trend for Prince definitely set the trend for this whole trend now. But if you watch the Dave Chappelle show, Prince was dunking on people, so I guess that makes sense.
No Gangstalicious like that. Plus, I heard the niggas hard to get at, too. That's what I heard.
Man, I talk to Gangstalicious all the time.
Hey, yo, for real?
Just wearing a
What up,
straight ball.
Lish?
Hey, Riley, what's up, little man? What's going on? What's good?
It's all good, man. Just out here Rick Rossing it. You know, not loving them hoes.
Hey, man, did you get that that box of clothes I sent you? It's your size, right?
Oh, yeah, that was a good look, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate
granddad
it.
called him.
Do the homie!
Wait, what the hell are you wearing? Is that a bra?
What? It's just a wife beater.
Where are your pants? Why are you wearing a skirt?
No, Granddad. These are Gangstalicious shorts for thugs. See, they got an extra flap with a pocket, so you hide what you want to hide from the police. Kinda hot, right? You want me to see if he got your size?
But you carry the purse.
What? Come on, Granddad. This ain't no purse. It's
Time out. I just noticed Boondocks predicted the man bags too. Like I see dudes walking around with these all the time. I assume people just got tools in them or they got their, concealed carries, but they definitely predicted men walking around with man bags. That I never noticed that before.
You see if he got your size?
But you carry the purse.
What? Come on, Granddad. This ain't no purse. It's a Gangstalicious man bag.
It's a Gangstalicious
What's wrong?
man bag.
Nothing. No.
Yeah, Boondocks was so ahead of his time.
What in tarnation did he wear?
I don't know. Do you think he's...
On the train to Fagsville? Absolutely. No doubt in my mind. I'm so sorry, Robert. A gay grandson, huh? I can't imagine anything worse than that.
Not Riley. Maybe there's another explanation. Maybe this is some kind of crazy... Hey, boy. You want to go out and play some football?
Not right now.
Hey, Riley, look. Cutie Pie, Sydney's over here to visit. You want to play with her?
Dungrizay!
My
What's
man
the
got
business,
a
Big
skirt
Bird?
on in bed.
No.
Oh, you cold as ice, Breezy.
Hey there, boy.
Now he painting
Let's
his
spend
nails.
some man
Yo,
time
Boondocks
together.
predicted all of this. He's
Yes,
out
you
here
and me.
painting his nails.
I take it
I
anywhere
mean,
you
we
want to
see
go.
that
What do
today
you say?
all the time.
Huh? Let's go chase some girls.
Ooh, let's go shopping.
Wait a minute. Maybe if someone talked to him about sex, this will all straighten itself
That
out.
ain't a person
you gonna
to
talk to
satchel.
him?
Oh, no. No, not
Facts.
me.
So you see, my dearest Riley, it is this instinctive and burning need to procreate.
Boondocks might have had the most all-star cast out of any show on TV.
Between
Cat
a man and a
Williams.
bitch that not only keeps the human race going, but also fuels many important industries, such as my very own.
So what do you think about homies over hoes?
Is that something at Denny's? Well, I don't know what that is.
Homies over hoes? You know, like, you supposed to put your homie over a hoe. That's how pimps do, right?
I don't think homies over hoes is a sentiment that a pimp named Slickback can co-sign.
Gina
Riley.
Hall,
I mean, don't
facts.
get me
That she
wrong.
did
A
both
pimp
of
named
those voices
Slickback
is
will put a
crazy.
lot of things over a hoe. Money over a hoe, always. Brand new gators over a hoe, absolutely. A turkey sandwich with just tomato, guaranteed. But homies, oh no. A pimp named Slickback don't do shit for the homies. Let me reiterate, don't do shit for the homies. Unless the homie wanna walk that stroll and get that money, the homie ain't getting a goddamn thing. And the same goes for brothers, peeps, dudes, fellas, dunnies, comrades, whatever the fuck.
Ever, but I couldn't because
He was so unbelievably gay. So
What up, Queen? Happy Monday.
Gay?
That bitch lying. See, this is why I don't read.
Riley, he's gay. It's really not that big a deal.
Not a big deal. If he gay, I'm his homie and a fan of his music, then that makes me gay too.
I like Elton John. That does make me gay.
Is Elton John?
Yeah, I still don't know how Boondocks predicted this, and this is where we are at this point in time. That skirts. Like, this is a mini skirt. I can't keep saying it enough. This is a full mini skirt that is so short I wouldn't even want my daughter wearing. But we are at a point where like dudes are literally out here rocking it and arguing about whether it's a mini skirt or not. No, the hell it's not. Bring back dads in the house. Yeah, it does kind of seem like that. All right, so the next thing I definitely wanted to talk about, I know y'all have probably heard about it, but Halle Berry's ex-husband, David Justice, who was an MLB player, basically went on the All Smoke podcast with Matt Barnes. It had a lot to say about why he divorced Halle Berry, who I know she's been married a couple times, this, that, and the third. I think this was the first dude she was married to back in the 90s. But he had a lot to say. He's getting a lot of backlash about the whole Halle Berry divorce thing and why he divorced her.
I can't think of no one. And then Halle coming up young and being hot and just trying to make her career, and then you got me. And, you know, it really wasn't a lot of negative attention until I decided to leave her in 1996. You know, I remember Halle saying to me, you know, hey, she asked me to marry her after knowing me for 5 months. And I mean, I said, okay, but because I couldn't say no.
I mean, yeah, who's gonna say no at that time?
You know, and I said, okay, but I don't know if my heart was really into it.
Right.
But I didn't want to make her feel bad and say no, you know, or like I was just in the moment. It caught me off guard. But I was like, cool.
Having this discussion about somebody you divorced 30 years ago is crazy. Like, I think they got married in like 1992, 93. To be sitting here with a wedding ring on, like literally talking about this old ass relationship, it's just wild to me. Queen, you had a crush on Justice? Yeah, he do have money. He was an MLB player back in the day. I believe he was a all-star, but yeah, he was like a real name. So it's not a surprise that he ended up getting with Halle Berry. But to still be talking about this 30 years later is just wild.
We getting along, we vibing. You get, again, we're only 5 months in. You know, we still in the honeymoon state. And then all of a sudden, that followed up. I met Halle in May of 1992. So you talking about, then we got married January 1st, 1993.
Damn.
Right. And, but we spent a lot of time apart because she was doing movies in this country, that country. And we honestly, we probably.
I need a trunk for all this.
All right, Auto Trader, let's find him a ride to fit all
And he
his
was getting
stuff.
like
Fire up Auto
fried
Intelligence.
online for everything he said basically about it, about why he divorced Halle.
Auto Intelligence.
What a ride. Get through this commercial.
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend designed to hydrate better than water. Made
Could have made it if I knew about therapy. If we knew about therapy, we probably could have made it because we never had any major issues like that. It's just that because I was young and had only been in, honestly, one real relationship before her, my knowledge and my understanding, my wisdom around relationships just wasn't vast. So I'm looking at my mom, and I'm a Midwest guy. So in my mind, I'm thinking a wife at that time should cook, clean.
Traditional.
You know, and then I'm thinking, okay, if we have kids, you know, is this the woman I want to have kids with and build a family with? And at that time, as a young guy, she don't cook, don't clean, don't really seem like motherly. And then we start having issues. Listen, we never, I'll say this. We never had any issues about other women, other men. I mean, like, I was never tripping when, well, I was tripping one time when she.
Oh no, I got one time I was tripping.
At one time.
So the gist of it is he's basically saying that he married and divorced Halle Berry because she wasn't, I guess,
I didn't
cooking
understand.
or cleaning or showing those type of traits when they were married. Like, keep in mind, he's talking about Halle Berry. I think at this point in 93, she was already in Boomerang. Maybe the Flintstones already happened. Like, she was in a bunch of movies. If she wasn't in the height of her career back in the early 90s, she was getting there. So for him to expect Halle Berry, of all people, to be the person at home cooking, cleaning, and divorcing her because of that, I think it's just outrageous. Like, yeah, we all want the people that we're with to take care of us. But if you're marrying Halle Berry, you know you're probably getting some housekeepers, some cooks, nannies, whatever the case. I mean, I think that's crazy. Yeah, she was one of the top actresses at the time, for sure, like 100%. So I do want to read some of these comments of people actually giving feedback to this. And I also believe David Justice, I know he said he left her, but I think they had abuse allegations. I think he was the dude that ended up like hitting her in the ear and made her lose hearing in like her left ear or something like that. But I do want to see some of these comments because maybe I'm tripping. I'm not going to marry Halle Berry and expect for her to be in the kitchen. A normal person, a normal wife, a normal situation, sure. But that's also kind of like marrying Kim Kardashian and like expecting her to be in the kitchen, cooking, cleaning, whatever the case. So let's see what they're saying. He wanted to make a maid out of Halle Berry. That's funny. He saw his mother suffer and wanted the same for his wife. Misogyny really is a drug, and he hasn't learned it in 28. And he hasn't learned it 28 years later, nor moved on. I don't know if that's misogyny to expect. I know it's the whole thing online. Everybody talking about gender roles. I don't know if it's misogyny to expect your wife to be able to do like house stuff, cooking, cleaning. I just believe in partnerships in general. If somebody's cooking, somebody's cleaning, somebody's doing laundry, somebody's folding laundry, putting it away, whatever. But everybody has different expectations for relationships. But I think, yeah, this is right on track. Like, you're not marrying Halle Berry, Halle fucking Berry, like from the Flintstones, from Boomerang, from every other movie she was on, and expecting her to be a housewife. I think that is kind of crazy. For the young people in the comments, David Justice made big money. Yeah, I think, again, he was an all-star in the MLB. He was a big name. So it's not like she married a bum out of nowhere, but he was out of his mind if he's expecting her to, yeah, there you go. Then he should have been able to hire a maid and a chef if that wasn't like, what was he looking for? Agreed. Yeah, y'all also let me know what y'all think. I mean, because I have my own, beliefs about marrying and partnership and partners and all that. Do y'all believe one person should do all the cooking, cleaning, and it's just a man's job to take out the trash, or what? Y'all let me know. I really want to know. Let's see what else they're saying. Bro wifed a millionaire, expecting her to cook for him. I mean, it is kind of crazy when you think of it like that. She was not just a millionaire. She was probably the biggest female actress in the world at the time. Like, Halle Berry was huge. Yeah, he married this millionaire. Exactly. This is who you're marrying, and you're mad that she's not doing house stuff. I just think that's wild. Millionaire, or it's not still her job. I'm pretty sure people who have money hire for these things. Yeah, I agree. Like, I mean, imagine if she married him and then divorced him because he wasn't cutting the grass. Like, he's a millionaire too. He should be able to hire a lawn care service to cut the grass. I think that is crazy. I'm wondering why those thoughts didn't go through his head before David Justice married Halle Berry. He must have been caught up in her being a star instead of thinking, though, what he really wanted for his future. Some things you don't know until you live with people, right? Some things you don't know until you get into a deep enough relationship, or to see how clean they are in the house, or what their patterns are, if they're willing to cook, clean, do household chores and all that type of stuff. And again, these were two millionaires. Like, he was in the MLB traveling around the world, traveling around the country. She was doing movies, traveling around the world. So I'm pretty sure if they lived together, it was probably rare for them to be around each other for a long period of time. But again, it's just no excuses for for divorcing or leaving Halle Berry for her not cooking or cleaning. Let's see. It was another comment. Marrying a woman at the peak of her career and expecting her to be like your mother who stayed at home is a delusion. Happy you left that woman alone. Yeah, I do think that is crazy that he compared it to his mother. I know most men compare, relationships or women to their mothers or sisters or whatever they experienced growing up. But this is Halle Berry. Like, fuck all that. You married Halle Berry and you left her because she wasn't a stay-at-home person like your mother was. And that's what he compared it directly to, his mother in St. Louis. I think that's where he said he grew up. No way this nigga just made it to my timeline. He was married before 9/11, as in 1993 to 97. Oh yeah, this is the movies. CB4, she was in CB4. She absolutely was in CB4. I don't know Fatherhood. I know the program, the fucking Flintstones. Like, I remember watching that. She was gorgeous in the Flintstones. Losing Isaiah, Executive Decision, Girl 6. Yeah, she was a huge star. He was tripping. Like, yeah, I don't know what he deserves every flame that he's getting from this whole conversation, because that's who you married and expected her to be anything other than a huge movie star. Lady working her ass off and to be told to come home and cook and clean. Yeah. That is that is crazy. Right. Living together is a huge reality check for a lot of people because you don't know somebody until you live with them. You can date for years and everything be good. They can stay over a couple days, everything be sweet. But when you live with them 24/7, nonstop, you literally get to see somebody's habits. You get to see how clean they are or they're not. Like, I mean, it's just a bunch of stuff that can change once you live with somebody. Why is a man with a ring on his finger talking about someone who hasn't been his wife for 30 years? I know he got asked a question. He got asked a question initially, what was it like to have his personal business in the media or whatever? He could have just answered like it was different marrying a huge movie star. He didn't have to go into detail about him leaving her and she asked him to marry her. I feel like all that was like kind of weird. Like you're trying to get clout points off that. Like, hold on, what did he say? He said she asked me to marry her.
Do what you do.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Do and keep playing.
Obviously learning and transitioning, but what was it like having personal stuff public, such as relationships and stuff like that? How hard was that back then? Because again, if there's some bullshit out there, you just kind of have to go with it because there's no real filter or, opportunity for you to speak your piece.
So, but I didn't really have any really real personal stuff until, Halle and I got together, you see. And of course, that was a lot of focus because back in them times, I can't think other than Joe DiMaggio and Marilyn Monroe. I can't think of anybody before that was us.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. I can't think of no one. And then Halle coming up young and being hot and just trying to make her career, and then you got me. And
she wasn't trying to make her career. She was a huge star at the time.
It really wasn't a lot of negative attention until I decided to leave her in 1996.
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. Him saying he decided to leave her. Like he made sure to throw that part in.
I remember Halle saying to me, hey, she asked me to marry her.
And that, like, you kind of corny for that. You could have left both of those out. Yeah, DJ, expecting her to be a traditional wife, like your mother in St. Louis, who was probably like a stay-at-home mom, wife, whatever. It's just insane to me. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Let's see. Okay, so this was an interesting point. Halle Berry and J-Lo, two of the most successful, most beautiful women we've seen in the last 25 years, can't seem to keep a man. Very interesting. I mean, that is a point. I think Jennifer Lopez is on her like sixth marriage or fourth marriage and divorce because her and Ben Affleck just split. And I know Halle Berry's been married a couple times. I think she was married to that like Italian dude. That was the last guy she was married to. I don't know what it is about these beautiful, hyper, super successful women that can't keep a man. Maybe it's just the expectations of relationships. Maybe it's just, they don't marry any normal guys. All the guys they marry are celebrities or rich or whatever. So they just probably have a lot going on. I don't really know what that's about, but it is true. The time to ponder and make those kind of decisions is before, not after having kids. So this was actually very mature behavior, and you can't really hate the man for knowing what he wants before having kids. Yeah, he said they got married in 5 months, so that is a quick time to get married. But also, you're divorcing Halle Berry because she does not cook or clean. Like, I still think that is insane. And yeah, that's something he probably could have figured out before getting married in the first place. Facts, those women are married to their careers. And I think as men, you would have to know that going in. You would have to have that expectation that this is going to be the type of relationship it is. They are married to their careers. They're doing that full time. They are huge stars. Jennifer Lopez is still touring and doing all that stuff. So it's kind of like, I don't understand. Cooking and cleaning are basic skills that functioning adults do every day for survival and sanitation. Has nothing to do with being motherly. He just wants a maid, a woman to fuck, and someone to take care of his offspring. I mean, she's not wrong about any of that. I still think they could have just hired different maids, a house sitter, babysitters, chefs, anything. You could hire those people to take care of those things and not divorce Halle Berry because of that. And they didn't have kids, so I don't know how he thought her not cleaning up a house would make her less of a mother or anything like that. But Okay, so this is the dude. So he once bear slapped her upside her head so hard that it damaged her eardrum, and she subsequently lost hearing in one ear. He needs to have a seat. So I do remember something like that. Like the dude did, if that's true, he did actually like abuse her, have like abuse allegations against her, where she ended up losing hearing in her left ear. It can happen to anyone on any level as well. It all depends on the individuals and individual choices. Big facts. Halle Berry had to get a restraining order against him as their marriage fell apart. Yeah. So I don't know why David Justice, with abuse allegations, you knocking out Halle Berry's hearing, I don't know why you would get on podcast as big as All the Smoke, bring up this marriage, bring up that she asked you to marry her, that you left her, and basically say she was dirty because she didn't cook or clean. I think all of that is absolutely insane to me. I just think that's crazy. And again, he got flamed up the whole entire comment section on any post I went to because it is a really stupid thing. And again, you have men supporting him. Man chooses himself, his morals and values over her money and status, and also took responsibility, saying he was ignorant and didn't have vast knowledge on relationships, and y'all are mad at him. I think what people are mad at is basically saying that he left Halle Berry because she didn't cook or clean. I get everything he's saying, and he's not wrong. Like, if you know that relationship is not for you, then it is better to just leave amicably if possible and not cheat or not have a bunch of drama. But then you get on a podcast 30 years later and basically tell the whole world she's dirty, she asked you to marry her and you left her, and her being Halle Berry. I just think that's crazy. I'm not even gonna read this comment, that's crazy. The other thing I wanted to talk about was this interview by Ice Cube. If y'all remember correctly, Ice Cube, I think it was like Steve Harvey, it was some other black people. It was definitely during the first election. They all were kind of riding hard for Trump. They were trying to make backroom deals. Steve Harvey was on the gold elevator with him. Just a whole bunch of black celebrities, air quotes, leaders in the black community, definitely crossed lines to basically align themselves with Trump, humanized him, made him more popular, made him more, black people friendly, I guess. But now Ice Cube is on the other side of the fence, basically saying that the stuff that Trump is doing isn't right. And if you've been watching the news today, which again, I said at the beginning of this stream, I've been stuck to the news. I've been like not stressing out. So one of the things I really didn't like about Trump's first 4 years or his terms, I was glued to the news every day. I was like stressed out, watching stuff, seeing what was going on. And I just hated that feeling of being stuck to the news like that. So, the last 4 years was just like a regular presidency, like just regular issues, policies, all that type of stuff. And as soon as Trump comes back in these first few months, we see all the drama and everything that's happening. So to see people now like Andrew Schultz, who basically tried to step back or walk back his support of Trump, questioning the Epstein files, this, that, and the third, we get to Ice Cube, who's now saying, well, what Trump is doing isn't right.
Because it hurts because, it's all kind of different situations been going around, as far as immigration. But to see people like disrespected like that and, federal government just, being too heavy-handed and disrespectful, going to churches and weddings and, grabbing people out of those schools. And, it's like, come on, man. Y'all just...
Because there's a way to do it, right?
Overdoing it.
The fact that they're saying the fact that Ice Cube is saying anything is being overdone when Trump, the whole administration was very clear on what they were going to do, what their plans were. The Project 2025 was real. Anybody could read it. Everything they're doing right now is what they said they would be doing. So I don't know why people that supported Trump are acting shocked at this point. All of this is just stupid and a slap in the face to me. Like, you're mad people are being rounded up, but they said they would do exactly that.
Oh, man, y'all just...
Because there's a way to do it, right?
Overdoing it, and then the country flip.
Agreed. Never been somebody put in power. Ever since the 80s when all those cases were going on and he was calling, black people, the same with Hillary Clinton, predators and all that type of stuff. Like Trump has always been. I don't get the grift that he sold everybody and why they're believing him and just now waking up to the economy going to shit. Unemployment is up. It's reached its highest level since like before the Great Recession. Like everything, it's trash right now. I want to get through this Ice Cube thing real quick
because there's a way to do it, right?
Overdoing it, you know, and then the country flip flops. First it's cool, then it's not, then it's cool, then it's not. You know, it's like, how can somebody even keep up with what's going on? So it's.
Oh, you remember? Yeah, Queen. He definitely took an ad out. He was trying to get them dudes the death penalty for that case that they didn't do, got locked up for. He was trying to get teenagers the death penalty. So I still don't get how somebody that did all of that is the person that's now in charge and people are acting surprised.
And it's not, you know, it's like, how could somebody even keep up with what's going on? So it's sad, man. I can't wait till this period is over. You know, it's like, I don't know how we're going to get to the end, but this is just, it's crazy to see people dragged out of the spots of refuge, you know?
No, once it's over, there's going to be a lot to clean up for the next guy.
Well,
if it's over, Trump just took over a whole entire city today. Like, he took over Washington, D.C.'s police department. Like, I don't know what they mean about when it's over. I'm scared to see what the next 6 months are going to look like, let alone trying to get to midterm. So I still think this is crazy for somebody that was basically stumping for Trump.
Yeah, and then, like, everything is empty. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, because when you do that to, you do that to so-called people who are you know, what they call illegal. And now you get the people who legal don't want to come out because they don't want to deal with your ass either.
Right.
So, you know, everybody's staying home. You know, so
I'm legal and I don't want to come out.
Thank you, because you don't want nobody to come hassle you or even want to look at your license and your shit. You know, it's like,
right? Because now they're just grabbing because of the skin color.
Exactly. So nobody's safe, man. You know, and they don't care who they grab. Really, they don't care who they grab.
They don't.
It's sad.
Elderly, kids, women, children, doesn't matter.
Everybody. You know, it's like they come in and disrespect everybody and want to traumatize people.
100%.
You know, that's part of it too. They want to traumatize the ones that's looking, not just the ones that's being. It's a whole tactic that's been using forever.
But again, that's who he was supporting and, you know, trying to sell the black community. I don't know if y'all remember when Ice Cube was talking about the Platinum Plan and working with Trump and telling him the black community problems to fix the black community. I think that's what they're talking about on this one from CNN when Ice Cube was basically getting backlash over supporting Trump.
Now he wants to work with President Trump. Here's what the president had to say most recently about Black Lives Matter.
The first time I ever heard of Black Lives Matter, I said, that's such a terrible term because it's such a racist term. It's a term that sows division between blacks and whites and everybody else, and it's a very bad term for blacks. But they were very angry. It's a Marxist organization.
With all that going on,
if you're a man who makes at least $150K a year and you feel self-conscious about your gut sticking out, I'll get you shredded.
And how the president continues to speak about there being no systemic inequality. Understand it, so should you. So here is Ice Cube on Prime Time. Thank you for taking the opportunity, brother. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. Chris, your lead-ins are a little misleading.
How so?
Well, the Platinum Plan is not my plan. I came up with the contract with Black America, and I didn't run to go work with any campaign. Both campaigns contacted me. Both campaigns wanted to talk to me about the contract with Black America. One campaign said, we love what you have, but let's really dig into it after the election. And one campaign said, we love what you have. Do you mind talking to us about it? And that's what I did. So I didn't run.
put his reputation on the line for absolutely nothing, because the platinum plan never happened. He never got anything for it. The black community never got anything for it, and now he looks crazy.
Nobody, and so that was real misleading to me.
Well, I didn't say you ran to anybody. I said that you had taken a pivot.
Well, you said I ran over to the Trump team instead of the Biden team. That's just not true.
Well, but you are working with the Trump team instead of the Biden team, and people are giving you heat for it. What do you say to them?
Well, I'm willing to work with both teams, but I'm just working with whoever is willing to work with me. So
snake oil, 100%, and he's done it to everybody.
To me and asked me to explain to them some of the contract with Black America. That's what I did. I'm not playing no more of these games, these political games. We're not part of a team. We have very broad problems, especially the wealth gap in this country when it comes to Black Americans. So I'm going to whoever's in power, and I'm going to speak to them about our problems specifically.
It's like they don't understand the optics of being able to be put on a platform and say that, oh, we're working with Ice Cube now. So other people that don't know anything about anything are now looking at Trump or his administration differently because they're working with Ice Cube, but they got Ice Cube's support. I'm
not going there talking about minorities. I'm not going there talking about people of color or diversity or none of that stuff. I'm going there for Black Americans, the ones who are the descendants of slaves. And that's what I'm going to talk to anybody who's in power with that. So if anybody got a problem with that, it seems like a personal problem.
Well, here's the problem, and it is very personal, as you know, for a lot of people of color, because they'll say, well, why would you pick Trump when he...
Queen, I actually want to watch that movie, The War of the Worlds joint, where he's sitting at the computer. Yes, I might watch that this week on stream.
Says there's no such thing as systemic inequality. Say
I'm
again?
not picking nobody. He's the president.
But why do you think he'd want to do something for the community when he says there's no such thing as systemic inequality?
I don't know what he want to do. I just know what the man said. I know what he said to the country. I've never met Donald Trump. So I don't know what he's going to do.
I hate when people plead ignorance and stuff that you can just easily look up or see. Ice Cube, Donald Trump is what America loves. Yeah, this is back when he was supporting the Trump.
Aspire to be. Donald Trump is what Americans love. Donald Trump is what Americans aspire to be. Rich, powerful, do what you want to do, say what you want to say, be how you want to be. That's kind of been like the American dream. He looks like a boss to everybody, and Americans love to have a boss. So, you know, that's his appeal to me.
Trump, make America great again. Like, Black people, the Black community just needs better leaders. And this is how another OG, Ice-T, handled the whole Trump question and conversation.
What can I say about dude that hasn't been said? I think we all know, people know that shit's foul and we have to address it some kind of way, you know? I'm just talking about the whole situation. We already know I don't give a fuck about that clown-ass motherfucker. I think what's more scary than him is his followers. I think the people that follow him blindly have a way of brushing off all that he does. And the things he does, if any normal person did one of those things, they'd be out of here. What can I say about...
I mean, that's 100% correct. I will never in my life forget Obama getting flamed for wearing a tan suit. They were acting like that man was committing treason because he wore a tan suit in the White House. And if any other president, anybody did anything that the Trump administration has been doing, they would just get flamed nonstop. Like, they would be on Fox nonstop. Now he's doing an interview talking about how wrong his hero is for the ICE raids. Ain't that some shit? Yeah, I don't think Twitter is buying it. But y'all voted him in because of the economy, right? Just said the economy is absolutely trash. Prices of everything is going up. The tariffs are now impacting people. I watched a video earlier about a farmer in like Colorado or something like that, whose farm is completely empty and all his crops are dying because there are no immigrants there helping him work the fields. And the same people that were complaining about them taking our jobs now are not, taking those jobs back to work fields or anything like that. So it's just crazy. Ask him what happened to the platinum plan. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. I know a nigga with an attitude ain't speaking on the same shit he advocated for. He 100% is. And that's what makes all of this so much crazier. A rapist and a pedophile on the ballot, and he didn't attack him. He gave grace. What the fuck are we talking about here exactly? And this is talking about how did Ice Cube help Trump. I think we all know he gave him his name, his brand, his platform. He gave him buy-in for black people, like all of that. Ice Cube was cool until he got rich and changed zip codes and tax brackets. That's when he became a Republican on the down low. The color that mattered most to him was green, and protecting his money became his top priority. Yeah, I think with the big, beautiful bill, all the rich people get richer. Anybody that's on the fringe or hurting economically just gets hurt worse. And everybody, again, knew that going in. So I really don't understand how people are acting ignorant now. And I mentioned it earlier, and this is just what I've been watching, I've been following on the news all day, is Trump announcing basically the takeover of Washington, D.C., which I still think is the craziest thing in the world. It's not too far from me. So just to see it be militarized and now just basically be under federal control is just the wildest thing. And hold on, I want to read this. President Trump announces that he's invoking Section 740 of the Home Rule Act. Section 40 gives the President of the United States the authority to commandeer the D.C. Police Department in conditions of an emergency nature. The President also confirms he's deploying the National Guard to D.C. D.C. is so small, so to even have the National Guard there is crazy.
I'm announcing a historic action to rescue our nation's capital from crime, bloodshed, bedlam, and squalor.
I was in D.C. yesterday. There was none of that. I went to an anime convention with my daughter. Like, there was none of that.
Rescue our nation's capital from crime, bloodshed, bedlam, and squalor, and worse.
Squalor.
This is Liberation Day in D.C., and we're going to take our capital back. We're taking it back. Under the authorities vested in me as the President of the United States, I'm officially invoking Section 740 of the District of Columbia Home Rule Act. You know what that is? And placing the D.C. Metropolitan Police Department under direct federal control, and you'll be meeting the people that will be directly involved with that.
It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. And then CNN, when he was actually making or doing his press conference, actually was fact-checking what he was saying, which is that crime is at the lowest point that it's been at in 20, 30 years in D.C. specifically. And like to actually see the stats and it being lower than the national average, I think is crazy in a lot of ways. But hold on.
The 4th weekend, a 3-year-old girl was shot in the head and killed while sitting in a car near the Capitol. It's
right, Queen, right again.
Becoming a situation of complete and total lawlessness. And we're getting rid of the slums, too. We have slums here. We're getting rid of them. I know it's not politically correct. You'll say, oh, so terrible. No, we're getting rid of the slums where they live. Caravans.
The fact that he doesn't hide anything he says and he just says it outright. And I think everybody at this point is just so shell-shocked politically from all the stuff that's coming at all angles that we don't even blink twice. Like, the president just said we're getting rid of the slums is crazy.
I know it's not politically correct. You'll say, oh, so terrible. No, we're getting rid of the slums where they live.
Where they live.
Caravans of mass youth rampage through city streets at all times of the day. There are ATVs, motorbikes. They travel pretty well. Entire neighborhoods are now under emergency curfews. Just this past weekend, gunfire went through, and you saw that, the Navy Yard. I saw it this morning. They saw that they fought back against, see, they fight back until you knock the hell out of them, because it's the only language they understand. But they fought back against law enforcement last night. And they're not going to be fighting back long, because I've instructed them and told them whatever happens, you know, they love to spit in the face of the police. As the police are standing up there in uniform, they're standing and they're screaming at them an inch away from their face. and then they start spitting in their face. And I said, you tell them, you spit and we hit. And they can hit real hard.
This is the same dude that basically exonerated anybody having to do with January 6th. But the simple fact is, D.C. is just like any other city. There's crime just like there is in any other city. I don't think it's crazier than anywhere else. Like I said, I was just in D.C. yesterday, literally at an anime convention. I mean, there are neighborhoods, yeah. Like, I don't... the fact that this is happening, that he's taking over a city, that he's taking over Washington, D.C., and exerting this power is super scary. It should be scary to everybody because this is literally what happened in Germany before World War II. Like, these little power grabs, it's just super scary. I'm not even a political person, but to know that from history and see it happening in real life is just craziness. Trump has invoked the Section 740 of D.C. He's the only president to do so. This is an unprecedented power grab. No president has ever used Section 40 before. Attack on self-governance. D.C. overrides limited home rule, stripping power from elected local leaders. Yeah, D.C. is a very specific case because it's not an outright state. So he can kind of do this a lot easier than he could in somewhere like Chicago. Like, I think he said he was going to go to Chicago or New York next, and this was just going to be a recurrent thing. Do I have that? Hold on. Before I get back to that tweet. Where was it? Because he definitely said, yeah, D.C. National Guard. Oh, no, that's just a clip. Hold on. I do want to show this one thing. He said New York, Chicago, and Baltimore would be next.
And we're going to have the same thing here. But then I'm going to look at New York in a little while. Let's do this. Let's do this together. Let's see. It's going to go pretty quickly. And if we need to, we're going to do the same thing in Chicago, which is a disaster. We have a mayor there who's totally incompetent. He's an incompetent man.
It's these people's jobs to ask questions, to push back, and they do none of it. Nobody says anything. I think that is the craziest thing.
And we have an incompetent governor there. Pritzker's an incompetent. His family threw him out of the business, and he ran for governor. And now I understand he wants to be president. But I noticed he lost a little weight, so maybe he has a chance. You know, you never know what happens. But Pritzker's a gross incompetent guy, thrown out of the family business. But when I look at Chicago and
the fact that he's just saying what he's going to do and he's doing everything that he's saying should be scary. When you know every word Trump says is false, but the cameras are rolling and your mortgage is due. These two. Yeah, we need more South Park episodes just calling out all this crazy nonsense. Flimsy justification. Trump cites emergency despite D.C. data showing violent crime down 20%, 26% overall, and crime down 7% year to date. Militarization of a city, deploying troops and federal agents without local coordination, risk escalating tension and eroding civil liberties, authoritarian optics. This looks less like public safety and more like political theater designed to project power and control. DC isn't liberated, it's occupied. Again, like DC is no different than any other city. I don't think the crime is any crazier or anything like that. And it's so small, the fact that there is going to be National Guards and military there just walking around, I assume neighborhoods. There was a video of them walking on the National Mall earlier, which is weird because there's no crime there. If you know DC, that's like the safest place ever. But the fact that this is happening is just wild to me. So I guess people are protesting, which is good.
Under attack. What do we do? Stand up, fight back. Black youth are under attack. What do we do? Stand up, fight back. What do we do? Stand up, fight back. What do we do? Stand up, fight back.
I was hoping we would make it to the midterms and people would make better decisions, and this may not be as bad as it is, but who knows if we even make it to the midterms at this point. President Trump announces he is seizing control of DC's police force as he rolls out a series of false and misleading claims about crime in the city, which is at totally historic lows. There it is. Trump just announced he's federalizing D.C. police and bringing the National Guard to D.C. All things he said he didn't have power to do January 6th, and blame Pelosi. Yeah, the fact that January 6th actually happened the way it did, everyone got exonerated, and everything he said that the general public does to the police, or like the kids did when they were being confronted at the waterfront, fighting back or spitting or whatever, if that even happened, that's what they were doing on January 6th. I'm glad you're enjoying the live, Penelope. What's up? That's exactly what they were doing on January 6th. So the fact that he couldn't mobilize anything then, but he's doing it now, is just crazy. And again, he said he was going to be doing this to other cities.
The same thing here. But then I'm going to look at New York. In a little while, let's do this. Let's do this together. Let's see. It's going to go pretty quickly. And if we need to, we're going to do the same thing in Chicago, which is a disaster. We have a mayor there who's totally incompetent.
And this should be worrying everybody. Everybody should be scared right now. Trump implies that he will in the future go further by taking control over additional American cities, including New York, Chicago, Los Angeles, Baltimore, and Oakland, an unmistakable assertion of intent to become a dictator over the United States. Yes, Queen, 100% facts. Yeah, I don't know. I can't even watch the news anymore. The irony is not lost on many in Washington that Trump says spitting on a D.C. cop is justification for hitting and punching back hard when he pardoned hundreds of January 6 rioters who assaulted those same cops and said attacks on them that day were minor. Yeah, again, it's no conspiracy as to what's going on. And I think this is the biggest fact. I saved this tweet for last because I think this is the biggest thing that irritates me. Nothing that is happening right now this is the thing that irritates me about people that supported Trump and the administration, the celebrities that are now trying to walk back those endorsements, from Andrew Schultz and his whole Flagrant podcast to Ice Cube, which we were talking about a second ago. Everything he's doing is what they said they would do. Every single thing. A bunch of people didn't read Project 25 or didn't believe it was possible because nothing he said was secret. I can't read right now. A bunch of people didn't read Project 2025 or believe it was possible because nothing he's doing was a secret. Even the way they blitzed a lot of things all at once, they gave us the playbook. We're out-organized, underfunded, and playing from behind in the third quarter with 2 minutes left. Yeah, even that blitz, I think it was like the 100 days blitz that Steve Bannon strategized, just hit everybody with all this stuff all at once, all these changes, all these executive orders, all these policy changes, everything. And people are just overwhelmed and just don't know what to do or what's happening. But anytime I see all of this stuff happening, I always think of this quote. First, they came for the socialists. I did not speak out because I was not a socialist. Then they came for the trade unionists. I did not speak out because I was not a trade unionist. Then they came for Jews. I did not speak out because I was not a Jew. Then they came for me and there was no one left to speak for me. So again, just scary times, not trying to get all political or end on a bad note. I just think everybody needs to be super aware of what's happening, use whatever platforms we have, speak out, because, I just hope we make it to the midterms at this point. Exactly why someone said, if you ever want to hide the truth, put it in a book. That's right. Want to hide something put it in a book. And going back to this, which we started this stream on, because again, I don't want to end on a super bad, sad, depressing note. I still want y'all last thoughts and comments on this. Like, Are y'all good with this? Which is good with this being the new trend, like dudes wearing mini skirts, literally pulling off the Riley from Boondocks. Because as far as I know, like from his videos, like he definitely doesn't seem gay. He seems straight. And I think he's just trying to make mini skirts a fashion trend again, which I just still think is the wildest thing.
Wearing mini skirts until I become completely comfortable. Today I got on purple. I'm not gonna lie, it looks ridiculous on my figure. It also doesn't help that I have hairy ass legs. I think that the ultimate challenge will be swagging a fit with this somehow.
Yo, if that becomes a trend in schools and like mini skirts are the thing, I just don't know about life at that point. Like, this is still the wildest thing to me. I'm literally going to watch the rest of that Boondocks episode when we get off, because I just think it's the funniest thing. And the fact that it called out so many things that are common and happening right now, I just think is hilarious. I mean, if it makes them happy and safe, it's better than the alternative. Not my jam, but go off, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's the way to look at it. And that's the way a lot of people looked at it. Like, it is what it is, if that's what you want to do. But a mini skirt is just the wildest thing. And anytime I see it, I just can't stop thinking about Riley. Like, but again, y'all let me know. I appreciate y'all for checking out this stream. I just wanted to go over a few of those things. Just to let you know, I'm literally going to be streaming every night at 6. I had a hard drive crash over the weekend. I literally was uploading a video that will never see the light of the day because my hard drive crashed. So I cannot do any video editing. I'm basically just going to be streaming content and then try to find a way to get it edited quickly for videos to get it out. But y'all just let me know what you want to stream. Leave a comment in the chat. Leave a comment on the video. I definitely appreciate everybody for joining, man. I appreciate the conversations and the comments. What, Queen, you want? I mean, we can watch the rest of the Boondocks episode if y'all want. It's 100% up to you. I'm literally just going to watch the Boondocks episode as soon as I log off. If y'all want to stay on to watch the Boondocks episode, let me know in the chat. I'm here for it. I'm cool. Y'all let me know. But if not, like I was saying, I'm just going to be streaming every single night at 6. I'm going to make it a habit. I'm going to get in here and just make it work and try to do longer streams. The goal is to try to do an hour stream, an hour plus stream. I think this is what hour. I think I want to try to do 2-hour streams. So y'all let me know. Again, we can watch the Boondocks episode. I'm 100% cool with that. So anybody that wants to stick around for the Boondocks episode, I'm here. We're about to watch it again. And again, it's just so funny that it's actually that it's actually happened. All right, we're gonna watch it. All right, we're gonna watch it. Anybody that leaves in the meantime, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for joining. Again, we will be here every night at 6. Moving forward, I'm gonna try to do 6 to 8, but we're gonna do 6. And the shoulders thing is still funny, Queen. All right, here go the Boondocks episode. Just gonna watch it with y'all. Seriously, we're not talking to anybody at all. The rapper you think we're talking about, we're not talking about him. In fact, as far as we know, no rapper in history of rap music has ever kissed another man. False. We got Baby and Wayne. Again, who I'm still surprised that career went as far as it did when we literally, I'm going to find this picture of Baby and Wayne kissing because I still think it is the craziest thing ever. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, this was real life. Like, we really did see Baby and Wayne kissing. I still think that's the craziest thing ever. So, he already said that was false. All right, let's get into the episode.
Part 1. Rapper game.
Coming.
Don't understand.
Dreams.
Okay, here it is. What's up? It's your boy. Look, okay, the moment you all been waiting for, it's the world premiere, and that's not just around here. That's the whole world. The brand new Gangstalicious video.
They don't even have like music shows like this anymore. What was it? MTV, TRL, and of course BET. What was the BET one? It was with Free and AJ back in the day. I can't think of oh my God, what was that? What was the BET that aired all the music that all the rappers and singers went on? 106 in Park. They don't even have those anymore. How do people watch videos? I guess just on YouTube.
The song is called Homies.
Facts, Queen. I definitely think that Boondocks is the Black Simpsons when it comes to predicting things in the black community. 100%. Yes, 106 in Park. Thank you.
Over hoes.
I thought you hate Gangstalicious. I mean, he a punk and all that, but he sent a nigga some free CDs and apologized and all, so I decided to squash it. He's still a punk, though.
Homies over homies. Homies over homies. Homies over homies. Do the whole man. Do the whole man. Do the whole man. Do the whole man. You never catch a list. Rolling with no beards, cause bitches ain't shit. This on my crew is stick, a bunch of knuckleheads.
Beat is alright.
Bald heads and dreads. Nigga, we hating on them hoes like we hate the feds. Bitch, can't you see? Fall back away from me. Me and my niggas
is crazy.
VIP. Now bump it to the left and bump it to the right. Cause when you do the homie, nigga got to do it right.
Oh my God, this is crazy.
The homie gotta do it right. That was crazy.
Do the homie, do the homie, do the homie, do the homie. Cause bitches be trouble, be having niggas beefing. You tricking on that hoe and your niggas ain't eat. And she pushing your whip, spending all your cash. Your homie got shot up while you was in that ass.
Homies over hoes, homies over hoes, homies over hoes, homies over hoes. Do the homie, do the homie, do the homie. Oh, it's so hot.
I am the stone that the builder refused. I am the visual,
This
the
is,
inspiration
the
that made
greatest
ladies
theme
sing the
song
blues. I'm the
in
spark that
history.
makes your idea bright. The same spark that lights the dark so that you can know your left from your right. I am the ballad in your box, the bullet in the gun, the inner glow that let you know to call your brother son. The story that just begun, the promise of what's to come. And I'ma remain a soldier till the war is won.
What's a better theme song than this?
See, you gotta remember, it was the 80s. Tight pants, headbands, jigger
Hey, Queen, if he got a YouTube channel, drop the link. I want to see.
curls. You could just be out the closet, nobody would notice. But that wasn't enough for us. We wanted to stand out.
And that's where we made our mistake.
See, the world just wasn't ready for gay rappers back then.
Sure ain't.
But in a lot of ways, I feel like we paved the way for all these gay-ass rappers that's out here nowadays.
Mm-hmm. It was us. Think about it.
Hey, check it out. Gangsta-licious sent me a box of
No, what's the story? I actually don't know the story how the song came up. Share, please share. I want to know.
free gear, and I'm gonna be the first nigga on the streets to rock it. Gangsta-licious sure does send you a lot of free stuff. Hey man, Gangsta-licious is my homie. Oh, now you're homies. Yesterday he was a punk. Sometimes you just gotta put aside your differences and work through problems with your homie, so y'all can keep to being homies. You feel me, homie?
That's crazy. When I say that is the greatest motivational theme song ever, like from start to finish. Thank you for sharing. That is crazy. I did not know that.
Very sensitive of you, Riley, and you're okay with his lifestyle. Well, I mean, I know he ain't no real gangster, but that's cool, cause see, he's in entertainment. He ain't gotta be out in the streets like I do. He's telling our stories for us. So you're okay with him being gay? Gay? Who said he was gay? Nigga, is you crazy? Gangsta-licious gay. You crazy. Come on, Riley, the song, the dance, I mean, do the homie. The homie dance ain't gay. I do the homie. That's not gay. You who thinks everything in the world is gay? Nigga, you gay. You gay. Y'all niggas are gay. Nigga, you gay. That's gay. Don't find any of this gay at all. Okay, so all that other stuff was gay, but Gangsta-licious ain't gay. You can't just go throwing that gay thing around, Huey. That's a serious accusation. You the one who said he kissed another man. What I had said was them dudes knocked me upside my head and I dreamed he kissed another man. How often do you have dreams about men kissing? Shut up. I never dream about my heroes kissing other men. Man, stop. This whole conversation is making me uncomfortable. I dreamt about Muhammad Ali just last night, but he was fighting Joe Frazier, not kissing him. Gay ass nigga. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Oh, I ain't listening to you.
Hey, Riley needed his ass whooped the whole entire show.
Now, Licious, you got the hit song that's killing them in the streets right now. No, don't take that literally, folks. Just killing them in the streets. Homies over hoes. And now, I'm telling you, the clothing line's jumping off. This thing is, what do you say, Gelman? Off the hook? Tell us about that.
Well, you know, Reed, we just had to bring, our own flavor to the fashion game. Fashion is a real big thing to me and my crew, you know what I'm saying? Personal grooming, hygiene, facial, shiatsu, seaweed wraps, that type of thing. And we not doing it for the females, you know what I'm saying? We doing it just for us, that's real thing.
All right, now, we got some models. Check it over here with some of your new gear.
Now, the vest isn't actually bulletproof, correct?
No, not really, but it's a hot style, and pink is definitely the in color for this season. And here we have the Gangsta-licious super long tee.
Oh, that's long, baby, but that's the style, right?
Oh, why is the backside cut out?
I don't know if y'all remember, but dudes used to wear T-shirts past their knees. Like, what was it? Soulja Boy, them big-ass, long, extra white T-shirts. When I went to school in Charlotte, like, they used to sell them T-shirts at the gas station. I mean, if you bought a large, it would come down to your shins. So even the ass out joint is crazy. But even the long-ass T-shirts is super accurate for what was going on at the time.
I knew you were gonna ask that, and I like your attention to detail.
Hey, Mos Def is the best voice actor in the world, like, for real.
Okay, I'll tell you why. That way, you don't have to waste time lifting up your T-shirt. You can get to your toast real fast, you know what I'm saying? Get the drop on a nigga. Not that we want the kids to carry guns or nothing like that, because we always tell the kids that ain't the way. Matter of fact, I had a song called Kids, That Ain't the Way. But if you got to pull a burner out on a nigga, this T-shirt could give you the half a second or more that may save your life.
Now this here is just amazing. Pearl necklaces. I didn't know men wore pearls.
Oh, yes, definitely, Kelly. You know, we just want cats out there in the street, you know, to step their jewelry.
The pearl necklace is funny, but hold on. I literally had to look it up. Like, the big-ass white tees. So, this ain't too far off.
Game up. It's all about pearl necklaces.
Wow, pearl necklaces. Well, I don't know if I could wear one, but fascinating.
Yo, is that the new Gangsta-licious gear? Where'd you get that?
Fly right there, Lo. Hey, yo, look at those sandals right there, dog. Hey, yo, you said Gangsta-licious? He sent them shits to you himself?
Yeah, man. Me and Gangsta-licious been homies for a minute.
Damn, that homies over hoes just shitted on our rags, the bitches joint.
Hey, yo, why didn't we think of that, man? Hey, we sound like a bunch of bitch niggas that need women in their lives or something, man.
What I'm saying, I mean, we calling them bitches and hoes and shit. It ain't like we respecting them or nothing like that.
Damn. Hey, we sound like straight faggots, dog.
Hold on, I'm trying to place the voices. Busta Rhymes and Snoop? Was that Busta Rhymes and Snoop?
Yo, man, the new single ain't moving. We ain't doing no shows. I got college loans and shit. Hey, bitch, what the fuck is you doing in here? Can't you see the homies is talking? This is homie talk happening. How you just gonna walk in on the homie talk, bitch?
Man, y'all hoes is trouble.
Nigga, you've been begging me to come over here for a month.
That's the song. Thank you. Yeah, in my white tee. Yes, that is the song. What was it? Was that them Franchise Boys? Oh, we sound old as hell, but yes, I remember the white tee era. Yeah, thank you, Queen. Snoop, Busta, Mos Def. Yes.
You know what?
This was
Y'all
an
hoes can
all-star
get
cast.
the fuck up out of here.
What we do?
Man, just beat it. It's homie time right now. Okay.
Hey, yo, word the mother. He right, yo. Word, son. I'm saying. I mean, you know, this is what real niggas out in the struggle want to see right now, man.
Yo, that's real talk. Hey, y'all should get on the remix.
Yeah, that'd be dope
Hey, yo,
right
that shit
there. I
would
feel
be
you on that one.
unbelievably fucking banging. Word the mother. Hey, yo, real talk. Hey, yo, that would help me get out of this debt real quick, man.
Yeah, but I don't really know Gangsta-licious like that. Plus, I heard the niggas hard to get at.
It even called out rappers being broke, which this whole thing
Dude,
is just
that's
too
what I
perfect.
heard.
Aw, man, I talk to Gangsta-licious all the time.
Hey, yo, for real?
Hello?
What up, Lish?
Hey, Riley, what's up, little man? What's going on? What's good?
It's all good, man. Just out here Rick Rossing it, you know, not loving them hoes.
Hey, man, did you get that box of clothes I sent you? It's your size, right?
Oh, yeah, that was a good look, man. Appreciate it.
Oh, man, listen, don't even sweat that. Anything for a little homie. You know, we homies got to look out for each other, right?
Hey, speaking of looking out, I don't know if you heard the news, but I'm down with the Lethal Interjection crew.
Oh, yeah, they did that song F Granddad. That was hot.
Yeah, well, they new single ain't really selling that much, so they was wondering if you would do a song with them. Maybe they can get on that Homies Over Hoes remix.
Yeah, you're right, Queen.
Yeah, you know what? You know what, Riley? Anything for a little homie. You know what I'm saying? Just tell them, call my people. We set it up right away.
Thanks, Licious.
Hey,
I still think them predicting the man bag is the funniest thing out of all of this. Like the skirt and the tank top is funny, but the man bag is so accurate to right now. Like the fact that you can see dudes walking around with man bags every day is the funniest thing.
man, no problem. You know, and Riley, you know, I just wanted to say, you know, thank you, for, keeping everything just between us,
Oh, you mean how you was crying and everything when niggas was chasing us? Oh, man, I ain't gonna tell nobody about that.
No. I mean, the other thing.
Oh, you mean when they stripped you naked and shot at you?
No, yeah, that too. But the other thing.
What else happened?
See, That's what I'm talking about. That's why I fucks with you, Riley. The homies know how to keep a secret. Homies know how to keep a secret.
Okay.
All right, man, so I'll call you later. Peace. Homies over hoes.
Homies over hoes.
Hang this up, boo-boo.
He said for me, no problem.
That's what I'm talking about. Homies over hoes. Homies over hoes. Homies over hoes.
Hey, I just forgot mine.
Do the homie. Do the homie. Do the homie. Do the homie.
There goes Champagne Bobby.
Wait, what the hell are you wearing? Is that a bra?
What? It's just a wife beater.
Where are your pants? Why are you wearing a skirt?
No, Granddad. These are Gangstalicious shorts for thugs. See, they got an extra flap with a pocket. So you hide what you want to hide from the police. Kinda hot, right? You want me to see if you got your size?
But you're carrying a purse.
What? Come on, Granddad. This ain't no purse. It's a Gangstalicious man bag.
It's a Gangstalicious
What's
man
wrong?
bag.
Nothing. No.
What incarnation did he wear?
I don't know. Do you think he's
On the train to Fagsville? Absolutely. No doubt in my mind. I'm so
Ruckus
sorry,
is the
Robert.
worst.
A gay grandson, huh? I can't imagine anything worse than that.
Not Riley. Maybe there's another explanation. Maybe this is some kind of crazy sitcom misunderstanding.
No, wake up and smell the gay coffee. All the evidence you could possibly need is right in front of your face. It'll only be a matter of time before that little boy be a grown man, bent over a table with his pants around his ankles, being entered repeatedly by another.
Hold on, Queen. I'm uneducated. I can't even say that. Squirts? Is that a real thing? Like, where you open the joint and there's shorts under? Like, please let me know. I don't know. That's crazy.
Man, choo-choo, last train to Faggetsville, leaving in 5 minutes. Leaving in 5 minutes for that chocolate tunnel hole.
Ridiculous.
Hey, boy, something's wrong with Riley. He's wearing women's clothes and carrying a purse.
That's two things you taught me today, Queen. I was not informed. That's crazy.
What do you think it is?
I will. Hold on.
Ah, I knew it. A gay grandson. Why me? Oh, man. That's it. It's going to be weird. It's going to be so weird from now on. Poor you. You had to share a room with him. Nope, can't do that anymore. You guys going to have your own room. That's all there is to that. Yep, got to. No other choice.
You probably shouldn't be using the same bathroom either.
Yes, that's right. Matter of fact, we might have to move Riley out to the garage, and that's all there is to it.
Hold on. Is this it, or am I Googling the wrong thing? Like, this is it? This is squirts? Is that how you say it? Okay, this is fine. Again, women wear this is just perfectly fine. But I think when you got my boy, I just think it looks different. It just looks different. All right, back to the video.
Did you know gay influence in rap culture has increased greatly in the last 10 years? Why? First, rap culture has been increasingly influenced by prison culture. And prison culture is really, really gay. Second, with rap albums.
If they were everywhere in the 90s, I definitely missed some squirts. I can't even say it right. Am I saying it right?
Declining greatly in profitability, rappers often depend on fashion lines to make money. And fashion is really, really, really gay. Last but not least, we have a drug called ecstasy. Ecstasy is a love drug that seems to make gay things happen. Bodies stop moving and sweating. You can't help but want to suck on something. Last but not least, we have a drug called ecstasy. Ecstasy is a love drug that seems to make gay things happen. Bodies stop moving and sweating. You can't help but want to suck on.
Hey, why did he say ecstasy like that? That is crazy.
On something. Hey, boy, you want to go out and play some football?
Not right now.
Hey, Riley, look. Cutie Pie, Sydney's over here to visit. You want to play with her?
Young Rizzy! What's the business, big baby?
No.
Oh, you cold as ice, Reezy.
Hey there, boy. Let's spend some man time together. Yeah. Just you and me. I take you anywhere you want to go. And what do you say, huh? Let's go chase some girls.
Oh, let's go shopping.
Hey, they play too much. Him doing the nails with the little cotton joints in between the toes.
Chase some girls.
Ooh, let's go shopping.
Ecstasy.
Wait a minute. Maybe if someone talked to him about sex, this will all straighten itself out.
So, you gonna talk to him?
Why do Granddad hang with Uncle Ruckus,
no,
dog?
not
Uncle
me.
Ruckus is the worst person on the show.
So you see, my dearest Riley, it is
A
this
pimp named
instinctive
Slickback.
and burning need to procreate between a man and a bitch that not only keeps the human race going, but also fuels many important industries, such as my very own.
So what do you think about homies over hoes?
Is that something at Denny's? I don't know what that is.
Homies over hoes? You know, like, you supposed to put your homie over a hoe. That's how pimps do, right?
I don't think homies over hoes is a sentiment that a pimp named Slickback can co-sign, Riley. I mean, don't get me wrong. A pimp named Slickback will put a lot of things over a hoe. Money over a hoe, always. Brand new gators over a hoe.
The fact that you couldn't make this show today is crazy. Did y'all see the whole Martin argument where, I forgot who it was, said that they were personally offended by Martin, that he was attacking Pam, what's her name? I forget her real name. Tisha Arnold, Pam on the show. And it was like a colorism thing. While y'all in here watching that, just let me know what you think about that. Like I do want to know. Like, I was a fan of Martin growing up. I never really felt like Pam was personally being attacked or there was colorism because she always had comebacks. But y'all let me know. You thought it was a reach? Okay, just so I'm not tripping. Like, I didn't get that watching the show. I just thought it was part of their dynamic. But, you know, I could be wrong. Y'all let me know.
Oh, absolutely. A turkey sandwich with just tomato, guaranteed. But homies, oh no. A pimp named Slickback don't do shit for the homies. Let me reiterate, don't do shit for the homies. Unless the homie wanna walk that stroll and get that money, the homie ain't getting a goddamn thing. And the same goes for brothers.
Thank you. Yes, Ari Lennox. I couldn't think of who said it. Yeah, Martin was definitely an asshole to Pam, but he was an asshole to all his friends. Tommy ain't never have no job, got clowned for it. He clowned on Gina having a big head. I remember she got her head stuck in the bed or something. I just thought it was all around, you know, everybody clowned on everybody. But yeah, Ari Lennox definitely made that. And then I saw all these tweets and think pieces about it, about Martin. So if Martin had problems, you definitely couldn't make a show like the Boondocks right now, I don't think.
Peeps, dudes, fellas, dunnies, comrades, whatever the fuck niggas is calling each other nowadays. Sound like some gay shit to me.
Hey, Gangstalicious just hit me on MySpace and said he put me on the list for the show tonight. Yeah. Don't you think it's strange a superstar rapper goes so far out of his way to be nice to an 8-year-old? Man, Gangstalicious loves his fans. Especially the ones that know his dirty little secret. And by dirty little secret, I mean the fact that he's gay. Shut up! He ain't gay!
So what if he's gay? Statistically speaking, gay men make more money, they're cleaner.
Yeah, I guess.
They cook better, they're better groomed, less likely to get in trouble with the law.
Really? You get all that with gay?
And you don't have to worry.
This show was so ahead of its time. Like, we got a bunch of Toms out here today, like on social media that we see every single day. Yeah, you definitely couldn't make Living Color today at all. At all. It's a dude, I forgot his name. Is it John Smith, Paul Smith, whatever it is, that is a living, walking, talking Tom on social media. I just think it's the funniest thing.
About any accidental great-grandkids, huh?
That's true. Last thing I need around here is some more kids.
See?
I don't know. I'm from the old school. I mean,
You know, which is funny that you couldn't make a show like Living Color today, but that's actually where Ace Ventura, Jim Carrey got known for. Jim Carrey ended up being the biggest star off that show. It's crazy that you definitely couldn't make any of that today. But Martin was forever fighting Mrs. Gray, and nobody is mad about that. Miss Gray pimp slip, Miss Gary pimp slapped Martin at the DMV. She did. I remember that episode. She was mean to Martin. I don't know. I think everybody, I don't want to say everybody is a little sensitive because everybody has their stuff they're dealing with. But a lot of these shows that were made in the 90s that we grew up with, you definitely couldn't make today at all. Not even a little bit.
I ain't homophobic, but you know, gay men give me the heebie-jeebies.
Oh, come on, Robert. So what are you going to do? Stop loving your grandson because he's gay?
Well, yeah, I guess. But maybe I'll think about it.
We are back with our guest, Jessica Ethelberg, also known as Wonder Cheeks, reading excerpts.
Definitely watched Fear of a Black Hat. That was back in like the CB4 days, I feel like. Definitely watched that though. Yes, facts.
From her amazing new best-selling book, The Private Lives of Superstar Rappers.
Of all the rappers I met during those years, I loved Gangstalicious the most. I called him Freddie. I wanted more than anything to give my heart to him forever, but I couldn't because
he was so unbelievably gay. So unbelievable.
Even him doing this, like, was Superhead out then? Because wasn't Superhead the first, like, video vixen that then wrote a book exposing everybody and all the stuff they had going on? I don't know if he beat Superhead to the punch, but even the fact that a video vixen did this and, like, exposed Gangstalicious for being gay is just even comical to me.
Gay?
The pearls.
That bitch lying. See, this is why I don't read.
Riley, he's gay.
This is
really
why I
not that
don't
big a
read.
deal.
Not a big deal. If he gay, I'm his homie and a fan of his music, then that makes me gay too.
I like Elton John. That does make me gay.
Is Elton John gay?
Yeah.
See, and you gay. But I know I'm not gay because I'm the most not gay nigga of all the not gay niggas in the whole universe. But see, people hate on you when you shining. See, that's what it is. They make up stories. Like me, I stay shining. So who knows? Pretty soon people gonna be calling me gay. But I'm not, and neither is Gangstalicious.
Full Throttle Radio, Fat Man Scoop, a.k.a. Big Colorado, we're back, and we have in the building with us right now, Gangstalicious himself.
Yo, what up, Scoop?
What's up with me? What's up with you, Licious? You tell me. What's up with you? A lot of crazy things are being said right now about you. I wanted to give you the chance to clear the air right now, so tell the world what your side of the story is.
Well, first of all, I ain't even going to dignify the accusations with a response, you know, because that's so ridiculous. I ain't got the answer to no bitch. See, that's exactly the kind of shit a scandalous hoe is good for. They known for it. They notorious for snitching, you know? Whether you snitch to the feds or you snitch to random house, you know? Snitching is snitching.
Random house.
Oh, man. I can't believe this shit. I was gonna be able to pay my car note this month.
I knew it. I always had a feeling about that dude.
Oh, man! What are we supposed to do now? This gay-ass nigga gonna be here in an hour.
Oh, no. We can't fuck with this song now. I mean, if everyone, think he a homo, we get on the track with him. We gonna be homos by association, dog.
Man, this is gonna be weird. This is gonna be so weird.
I'm keeping these pearls though, my nigga. This shit is fly.
Yeah, nigga, you ain't lying about that shit. That shit is hot. Oh, shit. The nigga's here.
Why you jump over the couch like that? HBO was actually supposed to remake the Boondocks like last year with like a new animation team and all that, but I don't think it ended up happening. Again, I don't think you can really remake the Boondocks for right now. I think South Park is like the only show that can get away with what it gets away with. I think that's the end, other than Riley finding out or admitting.
Yep. I know it's wrong, but I really want my own room. Take it easy on him, Granddad. He's just trying to come to terms with it.
Granddad, I think I might be.
It's okay, son. I know.
Might be.
Crying with the skirt on, it's ridiculous. Hey, y'all, but thank you for watching. That is the full Boondocks episode. What was it? Season 2, episode 13. Like I said, I'm going to be streaming every day. I had a hard drive issue, so no videos can get out otherwise. Y'all let me know in the comments, in the chat, what you want to talk about, any interesting topics. I'll put out a post on the page. You just let me know what you want to chat about. I already have some stuff I want to talk about for tomorrow, but if anything comes up, any topic you want to talk about, let me know. Other than that, thank y'all so much for joining the stream tonight. Again, anything else that pops up, y'all let me know. Queen, thank you. Everybody, thank you for coming, for chatting, for everything. I appreciate it. And I will catch y'all tomorrow. 100%. I will be back on stream, y'all. Thank you. Appreciate you.